guys, we're here with Ferrets yet again, and very quickly we're going to go through the EU PTU patch notes. Obviously, this is the patch that came out today. Audience is up to Wave 1 testers. Server region is Server region is US, EU. New gameplay features is system security, ship trespass, mission defend the data heist. The new ship's vehicles added was the Argo SRV and obviously Crusader C1 Spirit. Feature updates is to AI FPS behavior. Tractor beam T2 vehicle tractor beam has been added. Gameplay experience for new Babbage, which we'll talk about in a sec. Ground radar sensitive addition. The underground facilities, ledge, cover, and navigation improvements and a polish. And the ship vehicles, headlight refactor, and the Tumbler Nova movement tweaks. And there's a whole bunch of bug fixes, including 8 client crashes and 3 server crashes.
Oh, hold on, there's more.
There's more?
I'm trying to send it. Things being stupid. Can you send? There you go.
Yeah. So, the Argo SRV and the C1 has been added. With 3.21 integrity of much of the FPS behavior for Squadron 42, these updates have been polished and reworked outside of Star Citizen releases builds until now. They improve overall difficulty, reaction times, animations, behaviors, and other traits to make combat with them much more dangerous but rewarding. Because that's what we want, is more John Wick action. The inclusion of the vehicle tractor beams and the ability to tow ships has been added to 3.21.1. Vehicle tractor beam feature will not only bring tractor beam to the vehicles, but also extend the FPS tractor beam by adding more functionality and adding the standalone tractor beam to the game. So the system security trespass, the integrity of players' ships are now considered temporary trespass zones for those without permission to enter. Permission will be granted via the party system until a more complex system has been managed in crew and passengers is created. Player trespassing aboard will see a trespass warning and can be attacked by the owner of the ship and if the player in their party without fear of committing a crime stat. This timer has a brief period after they exit the ship to where the hostile action to the trespassers are warranted. So if they run aboard your ship and then they run out, there's like a cooldown on it, basically. Sorry. If the player is allowed to access the ship due to the owner being hostile, the hostiles' hostility timer runs out while still aboard. They retain the right to remain aboard until they leave. Should they attack a former hostile, they would be able to receive crime stats and be attacked in self-defense. Alright, I'm still way too sleepy to make sense of all this. Should a former hostile attack them, they would then be able to press charges and by lawfully act in self-defense. Okay. Alright, so they've also done a vehicle headlight refactor. So the Star Citizen lighting team has calibrated out to carry out a headlight rework of every vehicle in the PU. This has been done to create a more consistent look and functionality across each manufacturer. The headlight's integrity, radius, distance cast, and the color will be set based on the vehicle's size and manufacturer. This means that vehicles will fall into one of 6 size characters, ranging from size 1 with 500 meters of headlights cast distance to size 6 with 3,000 meters of casting distance. Alright. You've had a bit of experience with the headlight refactor. What are your thoughts, Fizz?
I haven't really had any experience with that other than just turning them on and off with the SRV in the hangar.
Right. Well, there you go. Yeah, you can't really do much more than turn them on or off, though, really. So, what I'm getting at is that what's it the refactor like from your limited experience? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it buggy? Is it? You were saying something about the headlights. You turn them off, and then the other ones turn on, or something.
So, currently in the SRV, from my personal experience, you can't turn off the lights.
Right.
It's either if you turn them on. But I mean, when you turn on your ship, they are like automatically already on, and they are about brighter than the surface of a freaking sun.
Right. Which ship was that when you turned? That was on the Argo SRV, right?
The SRV, yeah,
Which would be a size 1 or probably maybe 2.
probably.
So you're getting about probably 500 to 1,000 meters of cast distance. Which, don't get me wrong, is good. It's like obviously at the end of the day, I don't know if you've ever turned your car lights on at night and then like looked at them from head on, and they're pretty bright.
Yes.
So, but and this is obviously where it gets into a lot of problems. This is where they have a lot of problems with headlights with gaming, because like for example, they're trying to replicate that, and it's very complicated to replicate that compared to the real world, because like for example, your lights will go through objects and stuff like that in the game world. You know, obviously your lights will bounce off a brick wall and that's about it in the real world. But in the game world, you know, there was a thing where like you parked at Grimhex and you used to be able to wash out most of the top level of Grimhex because you left your lights on. What do you think of the light refactor? Obviously, it needed to be done. What are your thoughts on the new one? Do you think it's good, bad so far?
I love it. You can actually see now.
Yeah, that was always the bad thing, right? Was that it had to be so freaking close to the ground that you couldn't see anything. But
yeah.
Cool. Right. All right. So, and apart from that, I don't suppose you had much any luck with the AI doing a bunker mission, or?
Nope, haven't gotten that far. I would always crash up before doing anything.
Yep. Yeah. So obviously, guys, it is very unstable, the EUPU, but it is obviously wave 1 for the PTU. So, you know, it's day 1. We literally expect the first 2 days to be shit. But yeah. Apart from that, in this patch, obviously, you know, the great things obviously are the Argo SRV and the C1 and the tractor beams. I'm kind of looking forward to playing around with the AI and the FPS behavior, and to see what they're talking about with these new underground facilities too. Apart from that, what are you looking forward to most when it comes to these sort of this patch? You've been playing around with the Argo SRV, but
I actually am looking forward to the new bunkers as well. The new like AIs and the bunkers.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much they, you know, John Wick everybody and stuff. So yeah. But guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. When it comes to this patch, what are you looking forward to at the most? Like I say, us for obviously is bunkers, AI, and then tractor beam play. And you know, the C1 and stuff like that. I'd like to see the C1. I want to bring it up with C1 before I trade it in for the Zeus. But let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously, these videos have been helpful. Please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. You want to say bye, ferrets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, guys, apart from that, obviously, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section, and we'll see you in the verse.